Hey guys, welcome back to Quick Single. This is me, Navneeth Krishna, as always, and it's the moment of truth. It's what we've all been looking forward to, India's Test series in Australia. Now, some of the Indian captains and former greats don't just believe this is India's best chance, they predict an Indian win, and that's a first for many reasons. While on the flip side, as far as the Aussies are concerned, they're on the fence, and that is shocking in itself. Some Australians believe India will beat Australia for the first time, while most of the others think Australia, despite Smith and Warner not being in the team, have what it takes to beat India. So I can't wait to see how this unfolds in the first test match, 6th of December in Adelaide. Now, speaking about Adelaide, the pitch curator has put it out there. Expect a green wicket and a lot of assistance for the fast bowlers, and I've kept that into consideration as I built my playing 11. And as far as the playing 11 is concerned, it was not easy. It's a bit of a tricky situation. It's the first test match of a brand new series, not knowing how the conditions will play out, not knowing who's going to be in the playing 11. So I've taken a stab at it, and here's what it looks like. I'm going to start with the top 4 batsmen, and number 1 on that list is also going to be the captain of my team, Virat Kohli. No surprises, no reason for me to explain as to why a Virat Kohli is going to be in my team. I'm pretty sure he features in your team as well. The second Indian batsman on that list is Ajinkya Rahane. I'm not going with any of the other Indian top order batsmen, KL Rahul, Murli Vijay or Pujara, simply because I think the Australian fast bowlers will get the better of the Indian top order early on in the first test match. And so by the time Kohli and Rahane come to the crease, they would have a better sense of the situation, of the conditions, of the bowlers, and they can give us some crucial points. So Rahane and Kohli as the Indian batsmen, and as far as the Australians are concerned, no experimenting. I'm going with the specialist in the test format, Usman Khawaja, who's also going to be my vice captain because I think he's going to give me a lot of runs and a lot of points. And the second batsman being Peter Hanscom, another specialist in the test format. So that's what my top 4 looks like. Very quickly, let's talk about the wicketkeeper and the all-rounders. As far as the wicketkeeper is concerned, between Rishabh Pant and Tim Paine is going to feature in my team, simply because he knows the conditions a lot better, and Rishabh Pant might take some time to get used to the conditions there and might be found wanting against the pacemen of Australia. So Tim Paine as my wicketkeeper. And now to the all-rounders, I'm going with experience. Ravichandran Ashwin, he's been there before, he knows what the conditions are like, and someone who can give me points both with the ball and the bat in hand as well. I think Kuldeep Yadav will still play in the playing 11, but India's main spinner is definitely going to be Ravichandran Ashwin. So he's going to be my all-rounder and fill my number 6 spot. So that leaves us with 5 positions for 5 bowlers, 2 Indians and 3 Australians. The 2 Indian bowlers being Ishant Sharma and Mohammad Shami. Successful stints in England, they're in good bowling form, and I think the kind of lateral movement that they get off the wicket, Adelaide conditions, they can be a handful. So yes, it's a bit of a surprise that I'm not going with Bumrah or Bhuvi. In fact, between the two of them, I think only one of them will play, and that's probably going to be Bumrah. But I'm going with Ishant Sharma and Mohammad Shami as my number 7 and 8. Number 9 and 10, 2 fast bowlers from Australia. Mitchell Starc, he's going to be my first choice. His pace can trouble Indian top order, and he generally tends to run through the lower order as well. So I'm expecting him to get a few wickets. So Mitchell Starc at number 9. And number 10, I love how Josh Hazlewood bowls on Australian conditions. He bowls it in the right areas, does enough off the pitch to get the edges, the LBWs, and hopefully get a lot of wickets as well. So Josh Hazlewood at number 10. And number 11, to finish my team, it's going to be the Australian number 1 spinner, Nathan Lyon. He's been doing well off late. He tends to keep bowling the same line and the same length for hours together. And funnily enough, I think he's going to trouble the Indian batsmen as well. So that makes my playing 11, and that's what it looks like. 5 Indians and 6 Australians. So what that gives us is a bowling heavy team, and that's only because I'm expecting a result in Adelaide, which means a lot of wickets are going to fall, and that is why I have 6 quality bowling options and about 5 to 5.5 batting options, you can say. But it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. Let me know what you think, drop your comments below and tell me what you think about the team that I've picked. I'd love to see the team that you have picked, but more importantly, I can't wait for the first test match to get started. I'll see you soon.